So in the second half of the Clover episodes, around like 70 or something, um, they found out the location of the hideout of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, long name. So they wanted an attack, and they did attack with the selection of royal knights, for which both Asta and Yuna were also selected. Um, they initiated the attack, and um, the Wizard King, however, did not actually take part in that attack. The Wizard King stayed in the royal capital to, protect it and such, and apparently he was right, because the member Licht actually attacked royal capital. There were 3 magic stones remaining after the Midnight Sun captured magic stone, and they captured one from the Vermilion. They couldn't capture the underwater temples because that's where Veto died, and Yami basically killed him. The other magic stone they obtained from the Witch Queen. And there was one more magic stone, and that magic stone actually dates back to before Asta and were strong like that. Basically protected a realm in the Forsaken Realm against some magic knights, which were after a stone, and got it. And in fact, it's the bird Nero, which actually obtained that stone, and Nero, the bird, flying all the time and sitting on Asta's head. She or he had a nest, and it was like next to it. And I kept telling, that's the magic stone. I mean, that's a precious item. And at some point, Asta thought, oh, these are the magic stones. Oh, well, don't you have a magic stone or something? But that idea just like passed by. I mean, nobody paid attention. And the Eye of the Midnight Sun knew that one magic stone was in Asta's room, so they initiated an attack. While the Royal Knights are attacking their hideout, 3 people, the space magic user, and 2 others, the sadistic girl and the undead guy, basically attacked the Blue Knights, and they got the magic stone. So yeah, I mean, they are doing so much to get 2 magic stones, one from the Queen, the other one from the underwater temple. In the underwater temple, they had to initially defeat the monks over there, but then the Veto and the Third Eye, and then they gave away that magic stone. So 2 magic stones remained, and those were basically in the possession of the Wizard King, Julius Novachrono. And he faced Licht. In fact, Licht basically arranged that, and there was a big revelation. So at some point, Yami asked the captain of the Golden Dawn, William Vengeance, I mean, his surname is Vengeance, right? Whether he is Licht or not, because he sensed something similar with it. And apparently, William Vengeance had this curse and such, and he was walking with the mask and such. So he showed the mask and even explained to Yami that I'm not Licht, as you can see. I was kind of satisfied with that explanation, but I somehow still felt a connection. So William Vengeance asked Yami to come to his basically castle, so that the Black Bull's castle was unprotected, and that's when those 3 people attacked to get the magic stone. And William Vengeance wanted an appointment at the same time with the Wizard King as well, and went to Wizard King, said that, I like you and such, but there's also a friend who has been with me for longer even, and you need to basically decide what you gotta do. And apparently Licht was inhabiting the body of William Vengeance. So it was two souls in one body. And Novachrono wasn't surprised too much because he kind of felt something was odd, something that William was hiding. I mean, his last name is Vengeance, so that's not that much of a hiding. And the way he spoke actually was like this gentle speech that the Licht had. And but that makes William Vengeance just an accomplice of Licht. It's not like, hey, I like you, Wizard King, but I like Licht, this guy as well, so you just duke it out and the survivor is gonna be with me. No, he basically knew what the Licht and everybody in that terrorist organization was doing, and he was fine with it. So basically, he betrayed. That's a standard direct betrayal. He betrayed the trust. And here's the completely unexpected part. Licht and Wizard King fought, and I thought, Wizard King is going to either win, but maybe lose the stones or get like wounded and such. But the Wizard King, Julius Novachrono, is now dead. Yeah, he died. At least that's how it looks like. I don't know if he's going to revive or something, but he was dead. His grimoire, by the way, which is the most amazing grimoire in Black Clover, it got dissipated and destroyed, which is a reflection that his magic is completely gone. His grimoire, I mean, this is an amazing grimoire. His grimoire doesn't have a cover. Yeah, so people are looking, oh, do you have a 3-leaf clover, 4-leaf clover, or black clover, or what? He doesn't have a cover, so we don't even know how many clovers he has because he doesn't have any, because he doesn't have a cover. So his grimoire is like pages like this, basically like rotating like this. They form a kind of a circle like this, not like this, but a circle of different pages. So those pages just basically like rotating on around their central axis. So I cannot really show it here like that, but basically you don't see any cover, but just a cylinder of pages rotating. That was the most amazing grimoire there. And the guy is using time. He can predict some movements, but he was trying to capture Licht alive because he didn't want to kill, because that means killing William Vengeance. And Licht unleashed, he like broke his seal and unleashed a countrywide spell where everybody was gonna die by swords coming from the sky, and Novachrono unleashed his spell to counteract and erased all those swords. But while doing that, he couldn't react to Licht's move, which means Licht was stronger than Novachrono, which is I mean, if they are elves, right? So they are another level, but Novachrono was so strong. I was upset. I was sad. I mean, there is very little chance we are going to see more of Novachrono, because it looked like a death. Because Yami rushed after finding that there was this fight and he was set up. He rushed to Julius' place and he just saw him basically fall to ground, and Licht escaped. And Novachrono said, there were so many things I wanted to talk with you. And he's gone. I mean, he was such a good guy. He was this dude who was so strong, but also was so humble, so you wouldn't even believe that he was so strong. And he was so humble. He was so gentle too, and such a nice person. I was very sad. Yami protected the corpse of Novachrono, and I think they are gonna have a burial, but I don't think he's coming back. It was an unjust, unfair death. Yes, one day, or Asta is gonna become the Wizard King, but not very soon. So we'll see. Not right now. There's complete chaos right now because of the attack of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. So once the dust settles, we'll see who's going to be the next Wizard King. Yeah. So that was another aspect of what happened in this second half of the Black Clover, sadly.